touchdown on the opening drive.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Flushed out right. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Yannick Ngakoue able to drop him for a loss of 4. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Avery Jones able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Avery Jones in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And the big tight end shifting around. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Pernell McPhee from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. To throw is Bortles. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lee. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now Bortles. And that's complete to Lewis. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Quick hitch, complete. It's Lee. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Remain here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
This time it's Ivory. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to...
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Akeem Hicks in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing now is Bortles. They set up the screen to Ivory. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 47-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Yannick Ngakoue in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 48. And he's into the clear. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big.
Now Trubisky lost the football.
I'm plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because if this is the quarterback, the ball gets away from him, everyone else is trying to execute.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Let's quickly go on to a different discussion after that incompletion. Right now in the NFL, there's 9 4-6 teams, Charles. Any of them you think have a chance at jumping up and making the playoffs?
But the case can always be made for any of them. We know that. But the one that intrigues me and jumps off the page at me, the Los Angeles Chargers. We know they've had a lot of bad luck along the way. That's part of what contributed to their 4-6 season. But they blasted Buffalo this past week. They go to Dallas on a short week on Thanksgiving Day, and Dallas is reeling a little bit. Cleveland, Washington at home, at Kansas City in their own division, at the Jets, and in their division against Oakland to finish. To me, that schedule says they've got a chance to make a run with Phillip Rivers as their quarterback.
You know, as an aside, I almost corrected you. You said Los Angeles. I was like, no, it's San Diego. I'm still not used to that, but we'll see if they can make a run down the stretch.
You're not alone, brother. I wrote down Los Angeles.
The slot man in motion right. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Bortles. And he's got it to Hurns. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Bortles on the hook up to Hurns for the Jaguar 1st down. Fournette, a 1st down carry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Here's Trubisky being chased out left. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Eluding the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target. And it's third down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Hurns, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Wheaton with a catch right side. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. Now Trubisky on first down. He lets one go deep for... And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride onto.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Nick Kwiatkowski coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
There we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Green 39. Green 39. Z. Black 58 Rams. Black 58 Rams. Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Z. Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now Bortles. He finds Hearns left side. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Jags do snap it. It's Bortles. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kendall Wright, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears cut into that lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They'll run it again with Fournette. Room here to run. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Fournette loses it. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
Detroit! Here we go!
Back to throw. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level and quick. Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Again, it's Fournette. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Third down. Here's Ivory. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, Bortles. A quick hitter complete. It's Lee. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That